I'd like to tell you a story about someone I know. My friend found her passion in the simulation world and just loves it. She could be anybody in this room because we all love simulation. Life completely changed for her on December 30th, 2013, just a little over 3 years ago now, when she collapsed in the hospital parking lot on her way to work at her hospital simulation center. Now, when my friend collapsed, there were no witnesses. She was found by hospital colleagues, some of whom had recently been to her life-saving simulations in the hospital. And they immediately called 911, started CPR, and made sure that she got over to Duke University Hospital Emergency Department, where a whole team of healthcare providers engaged in a very prolonged and highly taxing resuscitation. Despite a lot of CPR and numerous rounds of epinephrine, she persisted in pulseless electrical activity, or PEA. One of the team members on that resuscitation team describes the stress as, she seemed to respond to our interventions, and then she would plummet. It was like going back and forth and back and forth. She would not live, and she would not die. My friend really gave them a run for her money that day. The team went through all the reversible causes of PEA: hypoxia, hypovolemia, tamponade, all the H's and T's. A team member, as a last-ditch effort, said, "Why don't we give a clot-busting drug just in case she has a pulmonary embolism?" The whole team agreed, and they gave a thrombolytic. Now, by this time, my friend's total downtime was at the very least 60 minutes, but it was probably more than that, given the unknown out-of-hospital downtime. When the thrombolytic entered my friend's bloodstream, her vital signs started getting better, signaling that she likely did have a massive pulmonary embolism. The team breathed this collective sigh of relief, and they immediately got her upstairs to the intensive care unit, where they started her on therapeutic hypothermia to preserve neurologic function. Unbelievably to some, she quickly got better and was transferred out to the step-down unit, where they started her on anticoagulation therapy. She was only out of work for a total of 4 weeks before she went right back into simulating again. Gratitude is the story she tells now. Gratitude for all of those healthcare providers who were guided not to give up on her that day. Gratitude that she is alive and thriving because they rose to the challenge that morning and during the entire course of her hospitalization. I mentioned earlier that my friend could be anybody in this room. Well, she is in this room, on this stage, and yes, my friend is me. Grateful to be with so many simulation colleagues who teach these skills every single day to healthcare professionals everywhere. And grateful to be a part of this whole simulation community where I believe we can and we do make a difference. Thank you.